Are you someone in the job or business, or do you have any product or any services that you want to sell, maybe in the real estate, maybe in the business, but right now you're not able to sell it? You know that why you're not able to sell it? Because you are lacking an important skill, and that is called persuasion. Yes, what is that? Persuasion. Let me tell you, my friend, there is a basic difference between sale and persuasion. A lot of people believe that both selling and persuasion are same, but both are different. Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about that as an entrepreneur or as a businessman. If you want to sell your product or services, how to develop this persuasion skill, which is very, very important. And in my personal belief, in my personal experience, what I believe that if you are lacking this skill, if you are not good in persuasion, you will always struggle to sell your product or services. No matter whether it's a product or services, you must develop this skill, which is called persuasion. So what is the basic difference between sales and persuasion? Let me talk about that. Okay, sales, you might have received a lot of call on the daily basis from different companies. Okay, hey, I have this product, you want to buy this, you must I have this many features. You might have received so many calls on a daily basis, and you might be getting annoyed. Oh, what this hell is this, man? Why these people are calling me, right? They're trying to sell me, right? See, this is the human mentality, this is the human nature, that human don't want to be sold. आपको ऐसा नहीं लगता कि मुझे कोई सेल करे, right? If you're somebody selling to you, you believe that this person, no, something is wrong with this person is selling to me, and people don't want to buy, right? And to be honest, एक अनजान इंसान को, a person who is just unaware, who have no any idea about you, and you're trying to sell pitch, you're pitching some sale pitch कि hey, buy कर लो, it's a great, it's not going to happen. This is our human nature, right? So sales is not going to happen here, okay? So as an entrepreneur, as a businessman as an entrepreneur, they don't sell. They do persuasion. What is that? Persuasion. So how the persuasion works, and as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as a something you want to sell, it can be real estate, it can be something, any product, any services. This skill is very, very important, okay? So how to develop this persuasion skill? So there are some, I will talk about some my personal experience and some few tips that you can implement, you can apply in your job, in your business, in anything that you want to sell. You want to sell these people to your customers. Okay. So see, persuasion, how the persuasion is different. The persuasion, you are not selling. Okay, you are making people. These people will feel that they have to buy. So this is the basic difference. In the sales, you have to force your customer to buy kar lo. But in case of persuasion, customer will decide. Customer will happily come forward and they will buy from you if you have the persuasion skill. Okay, and let me tell you, this persuasion skill, every politicians, every great leader, they have this skill. Because see, by end of the day, everybody is selling. ये politicians जो होते हैं, बड़े-बड़े businessmen होते हैं, everybody is selling. And because they are not doing a direct selling, just like you get the call from customer cares, this is not like that. Okay, it's a different game. So in this game, what you have to develop, what are the important skill set, what are the important things that you have to take care of that if you want to build a persuasion skill. Okay, so number one is you have to understand your customer dreams. This is very important, okay? I believe that you might be in some business, you might be selling something, you have some product, you have some services, maybe real estate, any kind of, I believe in that, okay? So you know your customer pretty well. First of all, you have to understand your pain point of your customer, what customer is going through, what they have the pain, okay? And what they want to achieve. Right now, your customer is at point A and they want to go to point B. So the point B is their dream, isn't it? So you have to understand your customer dream. वो चाहते क्या हैं? What they want. I'm giving an example. Let's suppose you are selling maybe a mutual fund. You are selling some product. Okay. So you have to understand their desire, customer desire. They want to become rich. They want to get financially free. and they want to get some job, something like that. They want to buy a good property, depending upon that. Okay, so first of all, you have to understand your customer dream. उनको क्या चाहिए? Okay, don't try to give up sell pitch कि buy कर लो. First, you try to understand your customer dreams, that I want to achieve this, and talk in that language. For example, all politicians, okay, in election, you might have seen that these politicians talk about our dreams. Hey, in this election, I'm going to do this. They have their manifesto, right? So in their manifesto, they're talking about dreams. So as a politician, as a great leader, they always understand the customer dreams, what they want to achieve. And that what you have to amplify in your speech, through your, maybe your public speaking, maybe through webinar, maybe through your storytelling. Somehow you have to speak in that language. You have to understand your customer and amplify their dreams and take your customer to the dreamland. Okay, when the customer are in their speak with you, they are in their talk with you, you have to take them to their dreamland. This is what you're going to achieve with me, right? So this is very important. This is number one, is about the dream, understand their dream. And number two is fear. See, everybody want to achieve their dream. They want to go from point A to point B, but is there. They want to reach to the point B. They want to achieve their dream, but they have some fears. They have some internal belief system. Okay, hey, this is not possible, man. How I can become rich? Is it really possible? Is it really possible that I can quit job and I can build a business? It is really possible that I can invest in the real estate? It can be anything. They want to achieve that. They have the desire. कि भाई मुझे करना है. I want to do that. But at the same time, they might have some fear. Maybe they have already tried what the dream you're selling them. They have already tried before through some different vehicle, different ways, but they might fail. It is quite possible. So they have lot of fears. They have lot of internal belief कि ये काम नहीं करेगा. This is bullshit. This is not going to work for me, even though you have given the result. So as a good persuader, what you have to do, you have to tackle, you have to crack them the fears. आपको उनके fear पर attack करना पड़ेगा. Okay, and as a great businessman, as a great person, you have to understand the fear. इनको कहाँ पर road block? Where is the challenge? Why your customer are not willing to go with you, even though you have the result, you can help them, but what is stopping them? Okay, so as a good observer, you have to observe what can be the internal belief, what can be the challenges, what can be the roadblocks, what can be the fears that my customer will stop. They will not take action because of these fears. So आपको एक list बनाना पड़ेगा. Okay, because आप जो भी field में हो, you can be in some different field, right? So you have to understand your customer demographics, psychographics, and you have to understand their fears. कि वो क्यों buy करना नहीं चाहते? If you want to try to sell something, and you have to understand, you have to put yourself in the customer's shoes, and you have to understand why, as a customer, you will not buy. What is stop them? So the fears is very important. Okay, if you're not able to resolve the fears, उनके internal belief को आप strong नहीं करोगे, strengthen नहीं करोगे, they will not go with you. Even though they want to go there, they want to achieve that, but जो fears है ना, that will stop them. That you have to really tackle that. This is number 2. And number 3, which is very important, you have to give them a new hope, right? Or I can say new vehicle, new opportunity, or new hope. What will happen? These customers who have some dreams, they want to achieve that, and you're going to, let's suppose you want to sell something, you want to pitch them, right? So these people have already, maybe majority of people, these people may have already tried something. Or might be they have failed in the past, right? So why these people will go with you? Just think about it. because I think this is not the first time you are the person who are going to pitch this product, right? This is very innovative, first time ऐसा नहीं, this is not going to happen. Maybe in the past somebody has already pitched them, or maybe they have tried. Your customer may have already tried something to achieve that and they have failed, right? So as a person, what you have to do, you have to bring them, you have to present that this is a new vehicle. This is not the same. This process is not the same. Maybe you have to position yourself in such a way. Maybe your messaging, your positioning should be like that. This should reflect that it's a new opportunity for me. Customers should believe that, okay, if I tried something and that vehicle, that process, that way could not work, this will definitely work, right? So as a good salesman, as a good entrepreneur, as a good persuader, आपको ये believe दिखाना है. You have to win the trust of your customer कि hey, ये जो मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ, this opportunity, this vehicle, it is going to work definitely, and it is not the same vehicle, it is not the same process, it is totally new process, and this will give the result. Okay, so you have to put them such a way that hey, this is new vehicle, man. This is new opportunity, this is a new process. Because क्या होता है कि as a person, okay, they have the internal belief कि यार तो मैं पहले भी कर चुका हूँ. This already I have done. इससे मुझे कुछ result मिला नहीं है. So you have to put such a way that it's a new opportunity, it's a new vehicle. It's very important that you have to figure out. Okay, maybe depending upon your industry, in your services, business, you have to figure out how you can the process, the solution that you're presenting, it is new. It is completely new, that you have to represent such a way that if the customer believes that same है यार, same मुझे भी उसी तरह से pitch कर रहा है, they will not go with you. Okay, so this is very important. And last but not the least, I talk about you have to understand their dreams, customer dreams. I talk about you have to tackle their fears. They have a lot of internal beliefs. They have fears. They will not go with you. And third one, that you have to present a new vehicle. Last one, which is very important. See, what I'm talking about, these are some principles. You have to understand their dreams. You have to tackle their fears. Whatever I'm talking about, these are just like a principles. इसको implement कैसे करना है? How to execute it? Okay. If you really want to execute it on the ground level, the thing which is very important, very profound, is that you have to develop a good communication skill, and you have to be a great storyteller, amazing storyteller. You just name any politicians who win the election, for example, our Modi ji, okay? All the great leaders like Steve Jobs, great leaders who are great in marketing, who are great in positioning, they have one skill, one common skill, and that is they are great storyteller. Yes, they understand how to present their idea. They understand how to understand the customer mood, okay? And they understand how to take my customer to the new land, to the new dreamland. So that is possible with your communication skill, your tonality, how you tone yourself, how to present your idea, and a great story. Okay, I have seen that. I have seen this common pattern. Everybody who are great persuasion, who are very great in persuasion, they put everything in terms of a story. वो ऐसा नहीं बताते हैं कि it's a product, it's a feature, इसमें ये feature है, उसमें वो feature है. They don't talk in that language. They talk in the language of a story. They have a back story. Okay, so if you really want to make this happen, जो भी whatever I talk about, ये तभी possible है when you have a great story, okay, maybe from your personal side, and you can put everything in a great story. Because as a human, what I believe that we love the story and we connect with the story. If you have your let's suppose you have built some product, okay, and if you connect your product with your story, maybe your past or story, maybe your own transformation, hey, this is my journey, man. Okay, I travel on this journey and I have got the transformation with my services, with my product. And if the people are able to connect with them, they will definitely go with it. Okay, so a great storytelling, a great communication is the execution. If you're lacking this thing, you know the customer dreams, you know the belief, you know everything, but if you're not able to implement on the ground level, if you're not able to tell them a story, if you're not able to connect with your audience, if you're not able to impress with your tonality, with your storytelling, it is not going to happen. Okay, so these are some important skill set, and let me tell you, this is very profound. And if you develop this skill in your business, and if you want to sell something, this is going to happen. This is 100%, this is going to happen. This is going to work out. Okay. So as an entrepreneur, if you really want to get success, ये आपका core skill होना चाहिए. As an entrepreneur, you can have a multiple teams. Okay. You can have a multiple department. But I feel that as an entrepreneur, it should be your core skill of persuasion. Okay. And this is very important.